Hi Mike, here is the unit you inquired about. Just thought I'd step out and point out some of the things that maybe you couldn't see online there. Hyperlite. We don't have a whole lot in stock right now. It's definitely toy hauler season. And this Smart Jack is something new. All additional feature for it would be that it has an auto memory function. So when you unload from your truck, it'll go back to the proper height when you hook up again. It is pre-wired for solar panels that you can use to be sort of glorified battery tenders. One of the things you'd asked about was how was the generator area ventilated, exhausted. This is the louver door where the heat would come out. It's actually a screen mesh. If you can see what I meant by that. Here's inside, that's an all-metal box. There's your wiring for it and so forth. This does have an enclosed underbelly. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. I'll try to hunker down. So they put that extra layer. There's also some insulation and extra in the construction of the floor and the ceiling and the walls. They would have put extra thermofoil, which is sort of like a bubble wrap foil, something that you would see. Kind of looks like a space age type of foil wrap. This is a Schwintek slide. That's a good slide to have. It's an electric motor, not hydraulic. So again, if the cold weather, electrical is a lot easier to use than hydraulic in that sense. It does have the solid doors. Listen to me. Solid steps. They fold up inside to the door so that you can put them up and out of the way. They're not hung on the frame like the other side. They're just sturdier, which is kind of nice. So your outside hookup, speakers, outlets. And inside. As you've seen the pictures of the bedroom. What's nice too about this is you'll notice that there's some width to, it's even, I should say, with the bed here. That being said, if you're not a fan of the mattress that comes with it, or down the road you add another mattress, you just really have to worry about the length, but you can always put a slightly wider one in there. It's not going to affect, you're not going to have to buy an RV specific mattress, I should say. Power awning, of course your slide buttons, lights. The heat ducts are not in the floor, which is nice because then you aren't carrying your dirt in and out. That's what those little round grommets are. It's proper walnut cabinetry. Very nice, strong, sturdy, residential style. Your basic 2-burner stove. That is propane. And then you do have a convection microwave. Convection, that just means you can bake in it like an oven. Fridge is propane and electric. Looks like a 6 cubic, so you can use that for traveling or if you have hookups. Getting a lot of good storage in this one. You might have noticed that. I don't know if it had open pictures in the storage online, but that's fairly deep. It's a good 18 inches, maybe more. Pointing out the bow flooring, that's a thicker. It's a thicker flooring. It is not as susceptible to cold cracking. It's a thicker vinyl mill-wise than normal. Your Thomas Paine Collection recliner chairs. Nice sofa. Good size shower. Medicine cabinets, all kinds of storage. And back to the bedroom. So yes, again, if you ordered one, you can order it without that setup for the sofas, dinette area. This is one area that you may have to pay more attention to. It does say it has a 2,000 pound maximum capacity for cargo area. It did defer me to the owner's manual, and I looked at it. It really doesn't tell me anything about square inch or anything like that. So I'm going to actually reach out to the manufacturer's rep to see what his, if he has any notes from engineering department or anything that might have a little bit more detail on that for you. And I'll send you still pictures of that so you don't have to read it through my video. It's got some nice little wainscoting element here. It's actually got a nice look to it. Ducted AC. And heat. You have to watch, a lot of toy haulers don't have heat and air conditioning in the toy hauler part, oddly enough. And that, of course, is a fuel exhaust door, if you had something in here with fuel in it. And then to that note, too, we'll head outside again and walk through this way. I wanted to show you, I think I forgot, you questioned about the fuel for the generator. Normally there's, just while I'm at it too, here's the rear tailgate. Nice heavy duty hinges on there, that's for sure. But most toy haulers are going to have something here in the back as far as a gas exchange. You see there's a place to fill here. There's a dispensing, this is locked, but there's a dispensing handle if you need it. And this fuel dispensing switch and gauge. So you can fill toys or generators, what have you. Sometimes it's optional and it doesn't have it. Some of our lines don't. The Sport Trex would be an option. Some of them have it. So something to keep in mind. A lot of times too, if there's a generator, it's just a second fill tube and it'll go right into the generator. Alright, well this is a very low budget production here, but I just wanted to touch on a couple things that you had mentioned. And I'll try to get you that information on the exact cargo, pinpointing of the area in the back so that we know if you can load your toolboxes in there safely or not. That comes first before anything. So let me get that to you, and the build sheet and anything else I can find of interest to note. And I'll try to send you a link to that campground I was mentioning. I'll try I can look it up. They all sound the same. I'm pretty sure it's called Shady Grove. So let me get these notes off to you in the video and we'll go from there. Thanks for your time today. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.